Hello, guys. I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes to see if anybody even comes on. I did say like a couple of hours ago I was gonna go live, so I haven't been live on YouTube in a while, so we'll see if anybody actually joins. I see one person that's here, so don't be shy and please say hello. I'm just gonna wait a couple of minutes. I might tell a couple people that I'm live, so this is not totally boring. Hello, everybody. If anybody's actually here. Oh, I got 3 people. Okay. Hello. I feel like it's always like nobody. I feel like it's always fake and like no one ever says hi because like I feel like I don't even know who that is actually watching that actually says hi because no one ever actually says anything. So, oh, hey, Zach, how are you? That's okay. Brushing those long locks. I feel like I probably should go live later in the day sometimes because I feel like usually for me, I always go live like around this time of day because most people are working right now. So, but it's so weird because usually more people will watch my videos around this time when I post them than on the weekend. So, like, I never know like when to go live or when to like post a video. So, I'm just kidding about the long locks. um, let me just message. Hello. If anybody else is watching. And let me just message. Okay, I keep on getting 3 and then 2 and then 1 person, so. But I do have a lot to say in this live, so I was hoping that people would watch. Maybe you need to wash it then? Okay, so I messaged a couple of people. Maybe people will be able to tune in. If not, it's not a huge deal, but I did want to talk about quite a few things today because I haven't been live. Yay! Hey, Allie. Okay, so I wanted to talk about some makeup stuff, and I also wanted to talk about other things. So I kind of wrote down some things just so I wouldn't forget. So, okay. So we're gonna, do my makeup today and stuff. I am pretty tired. I haven't done a live in a while, so I'm just gonna put my hair back, and we're just going to put on some lip oil. I actually ended up ordering another one of these. Aw, you're so sweet. We have to do a live together soon, so let me know. Probably do one like next week, maybe. Or like this weekend. But yeah, I ended up ordering another one of these from ColourPop because I have went through this so quickly. I literally use this every single day. So I ended up ordering another one when I ordered the Mandalorian palette. Yes, I did order that palette. So, all right, now it says 0 people are watching, but I know that that's wrong. Okay, so now I'm going, you know what? Should I try a new primer today? No. I'm just going to go in with old stuff today because I did end up picking up some things from the Sephora VIB sale. But I wasn't sure if I was going to try those in this video. I was probably just going to try them after I share them. I really didn't pick up too much of anything, you guys. But I did pick up a new foundation. I picked up some skincare. And I picked up like 1 or 2 other makeup items. Nothing too crazy, honestly. So No problem. Thanks for being here, though. I really appreciate it. So I just wanted to know if whoever's watching is going to shop the sale or not. I am going to post a video about shopping the sale or skipping the sale. I'm probably going to post that tomorrow. I just didn't have time to edit it to be able to put it up yet. So let me set my eyes. I'm just a little bit off today because it is election day today, so I am pretty nervous about this election. So I just hope that people went out and voted. I know that Allie did. I, of course, did. But just make sure you go out and vote. So anyway, I'm just going to take my phone case off. And I'm kind of letting my primer, like, sit for a little bit still. So, yeah, the Rare Beauty blushes, I do have a sample of them. It is pretty, yeah, I know, right? Like, I feel like I'm all over the place already talking, but I feel like I haven't been on a live in a while, so kind of like rambling a little bit. But yeah, I'm just really nervous about today. I'm pretty tired too. I didn't sleep that great last night. I think it's just because I was stressed out about today. So yeah. So I'm just going to set my eyes with my usual Marc Jacobs powder. So what are your guys' thoughts on the election? Did you vote? Do you just not care? Like, but honestly, like, it is very important to go out and vote. So, and I don't push to vote for anybody in particular. I don't try to influence anybody's vote, but honestly, voting for a third-party candidate or just straight up not voting really hurts either candidate. That, I mean, a lot of people are sitting it out because they don't like either candidate. So, but yeah, I mean, everybody knows who I lean towards, obviously, but yeah, I mean, I live in New York, so you can basically guess on who I'm voting for, but I think it's pretty clear. Okay, so I know, right? All right, so today we're going to dip into the Pinky Rose Center Stage palette again. I just posted my first impressions on this palette. So I'm going to dip into some of these, like, just neutral tones today. We're going to do a pretty straight up, easy neutral look because I'm not going anywhere. I did go to the supermarket with my mom, but I didn't wear any makeup, obviously, because I don't need to wear makeup to the supermarket. So anyway, we're going to go into Celebrity first, and this is like a really light, pretty transition shade for me. Okay, so back to the Rare Beauty blushes. They're really nice, but they are super, super pigmented. I only have the little sample of one of them, and honestly, I'm not really into liquid blush, to be honest. I just prefer powder blushes and powder bronzers, but I'm not against trying liquid highlights. All right, we got 4 people in here. Please say hello. Or people are just silently watching. It's just weird, like, to have, like, that many people and then nobody says anything, so. But it's fine. At least I got Allie here. She's my girl. So they're good. I just don't, like, prefer, like, that much pigment because they are super pigmented. So you have to be very light-handed. I wasn't in love with the way that it looked on my skin. I prefer, like, the Fenty Beauty, like, cream blushes. I like cream blushes. I don't love, like, liquid blushes. So that's just my vibe. Yeah, I did just order the liquid highlighter from ColourPop, like one of their new liquid highlights. And I got the lip oil, and then I got the Mandalorian palette because I'm crazy and I needed it. So here we are. But it doesn't come until Saturday, which kind of sucks because, yeah, I heard that's a good bronzer. But since I just picked up the Gaga duos, I really didn't need another bronzer. And like I said in my last no buy video, I was doing a really good job of not picking up bronzers this year. So that was the only bronzer I allowed myself to pick up. So, and I already have a ColourPop bronzer in my collection and I love it. The Private Party bronzer. It is really pretty. I know, but I am a Star Wars fan and I'm a huge Baby Yoda fan. So, and I really love The Mandalorian. So I was like, I need it. So I just went in with Flash and took that in the crease over the transition shade. And now for the crease, I'm just gonna go into the shade Weekend. I know, I don't understand why they haven't like said the release date yet, because like Halloween's already over. Like, why not just release it? But it might have just been delayed. But it's just weird that they haven't like just come out with it yet. It's just weird. Like, they revealed everything, so it's like, okay, just launch it then. Like, it's already like Halloween has came and went. So, and they're like, you know, soon, soon, soon. And it's like, well, that's a little bit annoying because people are not going to like be that enthusiastic about it if you keep on delaying it. I think it's a crime though that ColourPop didn't restock the Hocus Pocus collection though. I feel really bad for people that weren't able to get that one. Honestly, that really sucked. And the fact that now they're I'm just going to apply some glitter glue. The fact that the Mandalorian palette isn't even going to restock until next month, like closer to Thanksgiving. They know that that's a cash grab because a lot of people are going to pick that up during Thanksgiving for like holiday presents. That's a little bit, I don't know. They're kind of leaving a bad taste in my mouth right now because they didn't restock the Hocus Pocus collection and because they're taking so long to restock the Mandalorian collection. But honestly, it might not even be up to them because those are both Disney collabs. So Disney might have said to ColourPop about the Hocus Pocus collection that this is just going to be limited edition. It might have not been up to ColourPop. So yeah, exactly. Like ColourPop just makes the products. Everything else that has to do with the collection, Disney controls. So Disney could probably have determined if it was limited edition. They probably determined everything that had to go into, you know, they already determined the colors and the packaging anyway. So yeah, exactly. I feel like they would restock it a lot faster. But that doesn't excuse like the other things that they don't restock for like months on their website. I mean, the Mulan collection took forever, but that was also a Disney collab and also because everything was shut down then. What? I'm busy right now. What?
Have you seen this video?
No. It's adorable. It's really funny. It's looping again. Sorry, guys. My mom wanted to show me something. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to go into the shade Floodlight. This is basically the color that I used in my first impressions, but it's such a gorgeous gold color. So it's like this really beautiful goldy color. Okay, it still says 4 people are here, so please say hello if you're watching. I'm just going to put that all over my lid. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about was a little bit of makeup drama. And it has nothing to do with like bigger influencers or anything like that. I literally could care less about any of that, to be honest. They're just getting their karma. That's all I have to say about that. Hi, Emily. How are you? Thank you for watching. So I don't know if you guys have heard about Give Me Glow Cosmetics, if you guys are familiar with the brand. If you guys aren't familiar with the brand, I will give a little bit of background on them. Oh, I'm glad. I'm so happy you're here. So if you guys didn't know who Give Me Glow is, they are a indie brand. And basically, I have been raving about their brand for a long time on my channel. And well, like basically this past year, they are like so amazing. Like their shimmers are amazing. Their mattes are amazing. I love like basically every product that I try from them, but their eyeshadows are fantastic. Like basically like one of my all-time favorite formulas. I'm getting this shimmer literally everywhere. But if you guys didn't know, recently they kind of went through a little bit of drama because they weren't providing darker skin toned swatches on their website. And basically the owner was saying, I couldn't really afford it. I, tried to budget getting, darker skin tone girls in order for me to provide swatches on my website. And it was kind of like, every time she would explain why that she didn't have, darker skin tone swatches, it kind of always sounded like she was just making excuses. And I totally fully understand that she's a smaller brand. I understand it's harder for smaller brands to get, certain things for their website because, it's hard. It's hard to start up a company by yourself. I totally understand that. But she's been, I could have sworn that she was a brand that said that they were a Black-owned makeup brand. And then I saw that she was, that she said that she was a fair skin-toned girl or woman that runs the brand. Correct me if I'm wrong if they said that they were a Black-owned brand. I think they used to. We assumed that they were a Black-owned makeup brand, and then, people said that no, they are not a Black-owned makeup brand. But it still doesn't excuse you not having, dark skin tone swatches. Again, I know it's very difficult for a small brand to do that. But, a lot of people were commenting and saying, like, you don't know anyone to say. What do you mean? Like, did she ever say she claimed that she was Black-owned or no? Because I'm not sure if that's what actually happened. I don't want to give any misinformation. But basically, she was saying, like, I've tried really hard to find, models that could, I could still afford in my budget. And people were saying, like, you didn't know any friends that could have, helped you out. Like, people, like, kind of were still saying you're, like, kind of making excuses. And I posted on my story. Now, granted, I have tried to message Give Me Glow before, and she has never responded to me until that I put this in my story, and she saw me write this in my story, and she responded to me. So that's why I just thought, you respond to the negative feedback, even though I've been pushing your brand and loving your brand for a while. And now all of a sudden is now when you first reply to me. I just find that interesting. So basically, what she said, I said on my Instagram, and I shared these messages with Allie that night, that I was like, I feel like this is kind of a half-assed apology. And she responded to me because she was like, I couldn't afford it, blah, 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 whatever. And again, I totally understand that. But like, people were kind of being like, it's been a long time. People have been asking you about this for a long time. And the only time you're responding to it now is because you've gotten a bunch of negative feedback. So, and I totally understand. Negative feedback sucks. And she probably, I didn't really think about her taking it so personally. But at the same time, I understand since she's a smaller brand owner, it's going to suck if people are, you know, giving you negative feedback about something. I get that, but like she responded to me kind of unprofessionally, to be honest. You really shouldn't dwell on the negative feedback, regardless if you're a big makeup owner or a small brand owner. You should just fix the problem. And she shouldn't even concentrate on the negative feedback that she's receiving. She should just change it, you know? So, yeah, exactly. That's what the problem was with, it's so funny because after I watched the Fancy Faces video, she did talk about this. The Fancy Face has been a user of Give Me Glow and a pusher of their brand for such a long time. And obviously she has a way bigger influence than I do. She has like almost 100,000 subscribers. And she basically owns almost all of their eyeshadows. So it's not like Give Me Glow would have to spend money to send out PR to her. She would own most of the products. So all she asked for was like basically, you know, a fee for swatching them. And she said that she would still promote them on her channel and make swatch videos and stuff like that for free. So she wasn't even charging that much. And then she said that the owner thought it was too much after she had responded to it because she didn't really say anything to the Fancy Face when the Fancy Face was reaching out to her. She left her unread. And what's funny is that as soon as I started saying, you know, I'm sorry that I said this, and I said, like, I'll probably take it down, after I said, like, I still love your products and I'll still buy them, she stopped reading it and stopped responding to me after I said that. And I was like, well, if you're going to do that to someone small and someone bigger than me, it basically is a tell on how you are. But at the same time, since she fessed up and said sorry and said she's going to try better, I am willing to still support the brand and still give them a chance, because that's more than I can say about like half of these other bigger brands, because none of them basically acknowledge the problem at all. They're just like, whatever, we don't care. But at least she acknowledged it and she's trying to change it. So I can appreciate that someone is admitting that they need to do better. So I took I took my story post down, and I kind of see that she's trying to do better. So I'm like, okay, I understand. So I'm like, we're cool. We're cool. So I'm just going to wet my sponge and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just going to I'm probably just going to use my tinted moisturizer today because we're not going anywhere. I forgot that I wanted to fill my water glass. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay, so thanks, Allie. Okay, so I did pick up a new foundation from the sale, but I think I might save it to wear to try for the first time tomorrow, because I am intending on filming another look with the Pinky Rose palette tomorrow anyway. Then I'll probably just try it in that video. So I'm just going to use my tinted moisturizer today. But I do want to use the primer that I picked up yesterday. So I did pick up the mini size of the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I tried this in the little birthday set that Sephora gives you. You know, you can choose between the milk set and between like a skincare set. And I picked this one with like the blush and the mascara and like a little sample of this, and I really, really liked it. So I ended up picking up the sample size. Look how cute this is. I mean, this is the mini size. I didn't think I needed a full size of this. And this was like $15, but like with the 20% off, it was like 12 bucks. So I'm like, that's not bad. Okay, so no, I'll tell you. I'll share it with you guys. I got a super bougie one. I did answer this in your little poll that you guys posted for you and Max when you guys were like, what are you intending on picking up from Sephora for the VIB sale? And I said the Pat McGrath foundation and concealer, but I got the concealer back last month and I picked up the foundation yesterday because I figured with the 20% off, I might as well pick it up. So I did get the super bougie one and I'm really excited to try it. Okay, but that was basically my biggest purchase yesterday. Everything else, I really didn't pick up that much makeup at all, to be honest. So I just picked up the foundation, a mascara, an eyeshadow primer, and a highlighter. So everything else was skincare or like makeup removing products. So, okay. So anyway, and I just picked up a backup of a mascara that I love anyway. So, okay. So we got 7 people watching. I'm sorry if you're just watching me blow my nose right there. Okay. So anyway, we're just going to, hey, Mary. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. I wish you could stay. I love you. Okay, so I'm going to spray my MAC Fix Plus. I love this stuff so freaking much, you guys. It's like the best. And then I'm going to go in with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. It's going to take a little bit. You basically need a pea-sized amount of this, and it basically covers your whole face. And it's a really sticky primer. It's very, very tacky, which I really like about it. And then I'm going to go in with my ColourPop Tinted Moisturizer. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is, I think that's it about Give Me Glow. So yeah, I'm willing to give her a chance. So besides Give Me Glow, I felt like there was something else makeup-wise I want to talk about. I guess not really. So also, what was pretty cool is that, you know that like a lot of celebrities are doing like way more like web chats and stuff like that, like live streams for like their fans and stuff. So I've been kind of, you know, tuning into some of them. Right? I feel like that has to be like something that goes on like everywhere now though, because it is so amazing how many people are still so careless about following protocols. Like it's kind of ridiculous that you still have to like advocate these things or reinforce these things to people that just like don't get it still. Like wear your mask above your nose, don't touch your face, stay 6 feet apart. Don't touch everything. Don't let your kids touch everything. Don't let kids without masks, which are only supposed to be 2 and under, run around the store, which that happens more. I feel like that's the one thing that gets abused so much. Like they think that, like just because they're a kid, regardless of what age they are, can still run around and not wear a mask. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I was like, if that's your choice, that's fine. But then don't take your kid shopping with you, or just have one parent go and make sure that the kid wears a mask. Or if you're going to be that careless, then keep them in a carriage, regardless of how young they are. Like it's ridiculous, honestly, at this point, especially when it's getting colder out. Really? Did they make them wear the mask inside to go vote? Because outside is different, but inside they have to wear it, don't they? Because in my town and where I voted, everyone was wearing a mask. Really? That's not, isn't that, that's like crazy. That's not good. I thought at all the polling places they were mandatory. See, the thing is that that is insane. I wouldn't have even voted in person. I would have asked them to get like a provincial ballot or something and filled it out outside or something and then dropped it off. Or I would have just dropped my mail-in ballot and left because that is crazy. That's just insane. Okay, so I'm going to use the Tarte Reinforce of the Sea concealer. For where we are in New York, my mom was, that's amazing. That's ridiculous. I would complain, honestly, Allie. I would say something wherever you can like send an email or something. I would definitely like, write about it because I feel like that might get them in trouble. Because if the workers aren't reinforcing it, that's ridiculous. But I'm sure that they're afraid to. And they don't want to start fights or anything. It's just so sad. But anyway, my mom was like considering working the elections this year with my brother. And they knew like how busy it was going to be. Like they felt like it would be like, obviously they're already, record-breaking numbers of people voting. They said 100 million people plus have voted already. And they said that's like more than half of like how many people voted in the 2016 election. I mean, it's amazing. And I'm sure like 50 plus million people are going to vote today. Yeah, we actually did mail in our ballots last like 2 weeks ago, but we really wanted our early vote to supersede our mail-in ballots because we really wanted it to count today. So we went and early voted last week, and then that will supersede our mail-in ballots. But it's amazing how many places don't do that, like how many states don't do that. Like if your mail-in ballot doesn't make it by Tuesday, it doesn't count. Or you can't go vote in person once you have done a mail-in ballot. It won't supersede your mail-in ballot, and that would, obviously be illegal in those states because you can't vote twice. So that fucking sucks. I'm so glad you can do that in New York, though. Oh, it's okay. I'll talk to you later. Have a good day at work, Mary. Love you. So anyway, what was I saying about Alicia Keys? So yeah. Well, let me just say before I get into that my mom was going to work the early voting. I don't think she was actually going to work the actual day, but from what they were saying, what the guidelines were, is that if a voter was against wearing a mask to vote, they would have to wait until every other person left, and they would have to vote like by themselves. Like no other person could come in and vote. And I'm like, that is ridiculous because that holds up the line even more for one person that doesn't want to wear a mask it's like for freaking 5 to 10 minutes, not even. I'm like, it's ridiculous. Like the poll workers have to wear it 15 hours a day. And they have to wear it for 15 hours today if they're working the whole day. But you can't wear it for 15 minutes to go vote? Like, are you kidding me? Like, it's ridiculous. I just think that's so ridiculous. So my mom was like, no, I'm not freaking working. And my mom is elderly citizen. I'm like, there's no way in hell you're working it. I'm like, it'll be so unsafe. And they said the cases have went up since the early voting started. I'm not saying that's the main cause, but they did say the cases went up because of that. Obviously, that doesn't discourage anybody to go vote still, but just be careful, Because people didn't care if they get sick or not. They were making sure they voted in this election. But that's why we were just going to do a mail-in ballot, but then we ended up going early voting anyway. So I don't even know why we sent in a mail-in ballot, because my mom felt it was so important for us for our ballot to be counted today. So, okay. So anyway, what I was saying about Alicia Keys is that, or about any celebrity, is that I did tune into Alicia Keys's live stream like a week or two ago, and she shouted me out. I said to her, "Oh my God, I love you. I've loved you since Fallen." And she was like, "Oh, hey, Caitlin, you've loved me since Fallen. I've loved you since Fallen." And I was just ecstatic. It was just so cool. I love her so much. So that was awesome. So anyway, yeah, I think that's the only new thing I'm going to try in this video. I'm probably going to try the highlighter that I got tomorrow. I just need to grab mascara. So yeah, so that was really cool. I know, she's the best. I love her voice. Okay, so for my waterline, I'm just going to take the, I'm so tired, you guys. I'm just going to take the, not L'Oreal, the LA Girl Nude Liner. It's kind of weird to me that Halloween is already over and that Thanksgiving is like in 2 weeks. Like the Halloween looks were kind of de-stressing me about today and like this time of year. Because like I feel like we're not gonna know the winner for a while and it's just gonna stress me out for so long. But I remember last year on 4 years ago on Thanksgiving, we were all like so upset and angry, like we were all on edge then. So I'm really hoping it's not the same thing this time, but I know it's gonna suck. Not just because of who the winner is gonna be. Regardless of who it is, I feel like it's going to be very, just very stressful and very messy. So I just stress you guys to please be safe because I just don't want anybody to get hurt. Regardless if you're on the left or right, I don't care. No one deserves to get hurt. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, me and my mom and my family have stopped talking to certain family members like 2 years ago already. I mean, it really like is crazy that it can divide families as much as it can divide friends. Yeah, exactly. We've been doing Thanksgiving, just me, my parents, and my brother and my boyfriend for the past like 3 years already. It would have been my sister, but since my sister is in California and she's not going to come back here because she would have to quarantine for 2 weeks just to spend one day with us, like it doesn't make any sense. That she's going to do Thanksgiving with her boyfriend and her boyfriend's parents, which is great. I'm glad that they have someone to do it with. But she's going to be on the phone with us all day, so. But it just kind of sucks. It's not the same without her, but at least my boyfriend can be here. But that's it. It's only going to be the 5 of us. And plus, we wouldn't do it with our family anyway this year because we don't want more than just us here anyway because that's unsafe. So. And they say most of the reason why the positive cases are getting higher is because of family gatherings at home. So it just really sucked not doing anything for Halloween this year because I always spend it with my best friend. But I watched like a ton of Halloween movies this month, and I usually don't normally get to do that. So it was really nice being able to watch all those movies. And it was also really fun doing all those Halloween looks. Like it really took my mind off of not being able to dress up because that is literally my favorite part of Halloween is wearing costumes and doing Halloween makeup. So it was just so much fun to do all those collabs with Allie and with the rest of the girls in my group. It was so much fun. I loved it. Okay, so for my inner corners, I'm going to go into the shade Bloom, which is this gorgeous, like, light white color, and I love it. So I pretty much have tried every single shade in this palette except for the other pressed glitter, but I wasn't going to wear pressed glitter today, and it's such a good palette. Oh, it's okay. Hi. What'd you have to go get? We just came back from the supermarket like an hour ago. My mom almost wanted to go to Trader Joe's too, because we went to Uncle Giuseppe's, and she was like, well, we need to get babka at Trader Joe's because their babka is so good. And I was like, Mom, I don't think we need to go for like one thing. I was like, we have enough food tonight anyway. And I convinced my mom to make lobsters tonight. So she was like, originally she was like, well, we don't have anywhere to go. And like, it's such a pain in the ass to clean up. And I was like, yeah, but why not, have a good meal, like to make us feel better about, tonight, because we're all going to be a nervous wreck. So I'm just so excited. I can't wait. Okay, so for bronzer, let me just clean up a little bit of this transfer first. Ooh, yummy. Now I'm getting a little bit hungry, honestly. I mean, I had eggs for breakfast, but it's like 2:30 here, so I'm getting hungry for lunch. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a roast beef sandwich or something else. But I'm probably going to end up having a sandwich. But we actually do have dumplings and stuff, so I might eat those too. But I might just take those to work tomorrow. But I did just buy tempura chicken at Uncle Giuseppe's, and I kind of want to try that. So, ooh, that sounds delicious. Okay, so for bronzer, blush, and highlights, I'm just going to be super basic because I'm super tired. Let's see. I don't know what I want for highlight. Actually, maybe we'll use, I don't even know where it is. I don't know what I want for highlight. We'll figure it out. I never know what I want for highlight anymore. Ooh. Now you guys are making me hungry. But I think I talked about mostly what I wanted to talk about. Again, I will post my, I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Oh, yay! Nothing really. We're basically just talking about food now. So, I mean, when do I not talk about food? I used the Pinky Rose Center Stage palette. I don't know if you heard that, but I did use this palette on my eyes. It's a really, really beautiful, like, fallish type palette. I really feel like this is like Thanksgiving in a palette. I'm so excited to use this for Thanksgiving this year. It's so pretty. So I'm just bronzing up my face now with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Oh, that sucks. Lobster is so tasty. That really sucks. Yeah, the butter bronzer is amazing. I've always loved this bronzer. It's so good. And then for blush, which I totally grabbed the wrong one, so let me grab the right one. I really don't know what I want for highlight, so it's so funny. I have so many damn highlighters, and I never know which one to use anymore. Oh, I know what I want to use. We'll just use this one. This one's beautiful. Actually, maybe we'll use a MAC one instead. I think I'm going to grab a MAC one. So I'm going to use my MAC Warm Soul Blush. I actually haven't used this in quite a while, so I was like, I need to pull this out and use it today. Such a pretty blush. Let me just pull my hair back a little bit. But yeah, I'm tired as hell today. So what have I been watching recently? Me and my family have gotten back into watching West Wing. We're on the second season now, but we didn't watch it last night because we were too stressed out. So we were like, we don't want to get more stressed out. All right, I'm just going to wear this highlighter. It's already in front of me. I'm going to take actually, these aren't even highlighters. These are all eyeshadows. So yeah, these are all eyeshadows. I think I know which one I want to use anyway. Oh my goodness. If only I could find the highlight that I want, that'd be fantastic. Oh, by the way, I am really looking to sell some old makeup. Oh my god, I love Schitt's Creek. I love Schitt's Creek. Me and my mom are on the 3rd season. I've watched the entire show myself, but she started watching it, so I'm like rewatching it with her, and I absolutely love that show. It's so good. So for highlight, I'm going to use the Lightscapade highlight by MAC. I love this highlighter. I forgot how good this one is. I love MAC highlights. They're always so pretty. But yeah, I'm really looking to sell. Oh, heck, yes. I love Schitt's Creek. It is such a good show. It's like, it's not cringy, like weird, like awkward humor. It's just always funny. It's like just good, funny humor. Like, I feel like there's so many shows that are kind of like that cringy, awkward kind of humor, like The Office, Parks and Rec, Sunny, even though I love all of those. Oh, girl, I finished the last season of Modern Family like a month after it ended. I love Modern Family. Modern Family is great too. I would feel like Schitt's Creek and Modern Family are kind of on that like non-cringy kind of comedy. I kind of feel like my mom would love Modern Family too. I love Modern Family. It is too funny. I was so upset when it ended. But yeah, Schitt's Creek is great. I think you would love it, Zach. Eugene Levy is just freaking hilarious. His son is on another level. He is literally amazing. He is so funny. And I love the daughter and the wife. I forget her real name, but she is famous and she is hysterical. Like, Moira Rose is hysterical. Ooh, Grey's Anatomy. What season are you on? I have never watched Grey's Anatomy. I've never been a huge, like, medical person, drama kind of fan. I really don't like medical shows all that much. The only medical show I really love is Scrubs. So, all right, now we just need to grab a lippy. I'm not really, wow, okay, so you're, like, really not into it. You have, like, 17 seasons to go. I'm not really watching, yeah, I heard it gets bad. I'm not really watching any newer shows to me. I finished Shameless last month, so I kind of took a break from, yes, Catherine O'Hara. She is so funny. Oh my God. I'm not watching any newer shows to me because ever since I finished Shameless, I kind of took a break from watching shows and I was just watching Halloween movies. Shameless kind of went downhill after season 8. I thought that season 7 and 8, from what I heard after season 6, weren't very good, but I thought season 7 and 8 still like saved themselves. But after season 8, it was so hard to finish the show because I was like, oh my God, this is like awful. Like, it had so much potential and then it just went really downhill. Yeah, I heard that doesn't get great. That gets pretty bad too. But I'm only rewatching Breaking Bad and I'm rewatching Crazy Ex-Girlfriend because I freaking love Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. That's like one of my all-time favorites. But if you guys have any other recommendations, just let me know, especially on Netflix. But I'm honestly not really into watching any new shows right now. I've been wanting to rewatch Crazy Ex-Girlfriend for a long time, so I've just been watching that. Me and my boyfriend are going to rewatch Trailer Park Boys soon, and we're watching Frasier. So we've been watching a lot of sitcoms. We finished Cheers finally, like last month. I don't know if I've even done a live since then, but we've finished the entirety of Cheers, and now we're working on Frasier, and we're on like the third or fourth season, and it is hilarious. And then we're gonna watch the entirety of Seinfeld still. Like I think we're on season 3 or 4, and we're gonna finish that. And then we're gonna finish Curb Your Enthusiasm. I've seen all of Curb Your Enthusiasm, but I've never watched all of Seinfeld. But I'm excited for Curb to watch it again because I absolutely love Curb Your Enthusiasm. And then we're gonna watch Trailer Park Boys again. So we're definitely occupied with shows watching with him, and we're watching Futurama. We're like on season 3 of that. I love Futurama. I need to watch Friends again too. And I really want to rewatch Everybody Loves Raymond. 'Cause Everybody Loves Raymond is like my all-time fave besides Will and Grace. Like Will and Grace is like still my favorite, but oh, I love Friends. Friends is definitely always a go-to. And you need to watch Schitt's Creek, Zach. It is great. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go in with a go-to lippy. So, if I can even find it, I don't even see it here. I wanted to use Velvet Teddy, but I don't even see it here. Oh, it's right here. Adore you. I'm just gonna go in with a MAC lippy. But before I go, I just wanted to say that I am looking to sell old makeup. I'm probably gonna start a Poshmark, but I am going to sell just like a couple of old contour palettes because I really don't contour anymore. So I like to sell some of my palettes. I'm probably gonna sell some of my Anastasia Glow kits because I don't really use those anymore. Honestly, they just sit in my drawer and I never use them half the time anymore. And I also want to sell some old eyeshadow palettes, like old Too Faced palettes and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to definitely start a Poshmark, but if you're interested, please let me know. Just DM me on Instagram, and my Instagram is CBW819 if you are interested. Just putting it out there. Oh, nice. Okay, so for my lips, I'm going to use the MAC matte lipstick in the shade Velvet Teddy. This is always my go-to. I'm taking a break from, I feel like this is too pink. I think I'm just going to use Honey Love. I haven't used Velvet Teddy as often, but I kind of want something a little bit warmer. Yeah, I'm just going to go in with good old Honey Love. Oh, you already started it? Okay. I've seen the season premiere like 3 times because I watched it with my best friend, and I think I watched a little bit with my mom. Yeah, so I'm going to use Honey Love instead. Even though I still don't think that's the right color. Whatever. I'm literally going to wipe it off in like 10 minutes anyway. Does it still irk you even though... Oh, hey, girl. How are you? I'm like almost done, but I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, I still love this color. Oh, Anki List is great. I definitely highly recommend them. Oh, it's okay, girl. I'm so glad you're here still. I'll probably still be talking for another like 10 minutes. I didn't pick up any Anki List from the Sephora sale, but I did pick up a skincare set that I'll share with you guys in a minute. I did post it on my story too. Aw, thank you. I kind of want a bit of glossiness to this, so I'm just going to add my lip oil from ColourPop. Excuse me. But yes, I did share a deal on my Instagram stories, but I've shared this deal before when I picked it up for the first time back in the spring, I believe. Okay, where is that? Here it is. So I'm just going to top it off with my other lip oil that I absolutely love, which is Skinny Dip by ColourPop. Yeah, Mary, I told you I did. I told you on Instagram. What's your first name, Busy Mama? I need to check out your videos. I keep on forgetting. No, I got it. I got it as soon as it went live on the website. It didn't sell out until like 8 or 9 o'clock that night, honestly. Or I think not even until like late at night that day. It definitely lasted way longer than the Hocus Pocus collection. Yeah, I like that. Bethany. Hi, Bethany. My first name is Caitlin. I'm not sure if you knew that. Okay, so this is my makeup. So here are the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. So that's it for the makeup. So I'm just going to tell you guys about this guy. So, yes, I do highly recommend the Inky List. I love their products. Thank you, Allie. Thank you. So I got the Ole Hendrickson 3 Little Wonders kit. This was a kit that they were featuring on sale the last time that I shopped the sale. And what's funny is that you can, I mean, this has always been a thing for Sephora, is that you can use the 20% off on top of sale items, but you can't use your point perk coupons now on, you can't use it on top of the 20% off, which I think is kind of stupid because with Ulta, they never exclude any points ever. You can use points on anything. If you have like a $10 points that you can apply to get on any purchase, you can use it on anything. It's never excluded. You can use it with your 20% off prestige coupon. But with Sephora, you can't do that. So I was just a little bit annoyed. I'm like, so I ended up using it on like a little product. I was like, whatever, I'll just use it on like a $10 product and I'll get it for like $1. I was like, whatever, I'll just use it. But I think that that's a little bit annoying. But like, why is it you can use the 20% off on a sale item, but you can't use the $10? That's probably why, because if you use the 20% off plus the $10 on the whole thing, this would be another like $2 off. And that's probably why, because they don't want to have like that stackable coupon. But again, that would be the same thing at Ulta. If it was on sale plus like 20% off that you have for the prestige coupons plus $10 like from your points, I guess they don't want that. But that would like, you know, basically help Sephora out a lot. But at the same time, they don't really need the help because it's Sephora. But I think that still discourages more people to shop at Sephora and they shop at Ulta instead. But Ole Hendrickson is not available at Ulta, but I just wanted to say, back in March, they put a bunch of the Ole Hendrickson skincare sets on sale, and this one is still on sale. And what's funny is that I was just going to pick up the Truth Serum this time. I wasn't going to pick up the moisturizer or the night gel again because I actually just picked up my CeraVe nighttime moisturizer, but they were offering this at $50 again. And what's insane is that the whole set is $50 and then you get the 20% off. So this becomes like $40. But one of the individual products, the Truth Serum, is $50. So why wouldn't you just get the set? I don't know, like, that's why I'm saying, like, if you wanted to get this, just get the set. And even if you don't use these products, you know, maybe sell it to a friend, give it to a friend, whatever, or maybe try it out here and there. If you don't like it, then whatever, you're still getting it for free, basically. So you're getting all of this for less than one of the items. So I think that this is a incredible value. So I would highly recommend this. Hey, how are you? What's your name? Yeah, I heard that the Banana Bright serum's really good too. I mean, I've just used this. This was the only one that I saw that was on sale when I checked last, like yesterday. So I still think that this is the best value because these are 3 full-size products. So, and these last about 6 or 7 months. I just used them all up recently. I literally used up my Truth Serum yesterday in this size because I had bought this back in like March or April. So yeah, this is an incredible value and I highly recommend it. It's like insane how good the value is because why would you just pick up one of the products for $40 or $50 when you can get the whole set for 50 bucks plus the 20% off is like 40 bucks. So yeah, definitely a no-brainer for this one. And then I also picked up one other skincare item because the girl that helped me did tell me that I should pick up a toner. So I did pick up this Sephora Gentle pH Balancing Toner Anti-Pollution and Smoothing Toner. I'm giving you guys a little preview of skincare that I picked up. I am intending on filming a haul. I'm probably going to film a haul a little bit later. But I am getting a little bit hungry, so. Oh, damn, that is expensive. Yeah, that's why I go with the cheaper skincare. I mean, honestly, the only high-end brand that I'll go with is Ole Hendrickson because that deal is amazing. I don't buy anything else from her. All I do is buy that set. So, basically, all the other skincare that I use is super affordable. I use the La Roche-Posay face wash, and then I use the vitamin C serum, and then I use the CeraVe SPF AM moisturizer. And I find CeraVe is an amazing affordable brand. I love CeraVe. And then for nighttime, I use the Burt's Bees facial oil to remove my makeup. And then I cleanse my face with the same facial cleanser that I mentioned for the morning. And then I use my Inculus retinol, which is a really affordable retinol too. It's like $12 or $13, and that's sold at Sephora. I love the Inculus. I highly recommend their retinol. And then I also got it in like a skincare set of the retinol and a polymutac or polymatic acid. It comes as a set and it's like not even $20. So that's a good value too. Because you're getting like a little bit off of the 2 full-size products. If you buy it as the set, I think it's like less than 20 bucks, which is pretty good. And then I also got their brightening under eye cream, and that's actually really good too, and that's like $10. So I would highly recommend the Inculus. They are the sister brand to Ole Hendrickson. I mean, not Ole Hendrickson, to the Ordinary. I forgot I was going to talk about the Inculus. So I have tried more products from the Ordinary, but I've kind of transitioned away from the Ordinary, and I'm only buying the Inculus products now. So I have the retinol, because I think that their retinol is way better than the Ordinary's one, even though they're the same company. I think that their retinol worked way better for me. And then I love the brightening cream, and I love the polymatic acid. But I would like recommendations for anything that removes blackheads or kind of subsides pores around my nose. Usually when I do a mask, it helps a lot, but I would like to know, like, what do you guys use to, like, kind of, like, subside or, you know, get rid of blackheads? Because I do have quite a bit of blackheads on my nose, and that's usually where I have the most of them. I don't really have them on any other part of my face, and I do have large pores around, like, my nose area. So if you guys have any recommendations, I would love to know. Yeah, but like, what does a facial polish actually do? Okay, so I just bought this, so I guess I'm on the right the right track. Because this is a toner. So I got the Sephora one. It says, I mean, I loved the Sephora mud mask, and I don't know if I've tried anything else skincare wise from Sephora, but honestly, I'll try anything else that's affordable because usually it ends up being better than the high-end stuff anyway. So, but yeah, I'm excited to try this one. So yeah, I think I'm going to go because I'm pretty tired and I'm hungry, and I hope you guys enjoyed this live, but I kind of am getting a little bit tired now. Yeah, I heard Pharmacy is a good brand too, and good molecules. Aw, thank you, girl. I will definitely try and watch some of your videos. And I love you guys. I'm so happy that you guys watched for a little bit. It was fun chatting about skincare and the sale for you guys. I mean, with you guys. So let me know if you guys are picking up anything. I would love to know. I am going to post my Sephora wish list / like skipping shopping the sale either later today or tomorrow. So yeah, I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. And please go out and vote. If you haven't voted yet, please go vote. And that's it. I love you guys. Bye. Bye.